Hello and welcome to Overdrive. I'm Shireen Bhan. Of the three big German luxury car manufacturers, Audi was the last to enter India. But since then, it's been on an aggressive expansion drive. Just this year, we've seen the launch of the Audi A8 and A7, and we hear very soon the A6 will hit the Indian roads. But Audi also has its eye on the bottom of the luxury car market. It's launched the Q3 internationally and may soon bring that to India. Sirish went down to Switzerland to get you a first drive of the Audi Q3.
Not too long ago, if you wanted a German luxury car, you were looking at not less than 30 lakh rupees. And then last year came the BMW X1 at 22 lakh rupees and shook everything up. And in the process, exploded volumes in the luxury car segment. Now, Audi wants a slice of that extremely lucrative pie. And this is the SUV that's going to do it. This is the Audi Q3, and we are driving it here in Zurich. This truly is a world car. Designed in Ingolstadt, built at Seat's facility in Spain, and by the middle of next year, will be assembled in Aurangabad for the Indian market. It is based on the same platform as the Volkswagen Tiguan, and the engines are shared across the VW group. But from the outside, this is pure Audi, and extremely eye-catching at that. This is no pseudo SUV or an estate on stilts. The styling has been brilliantly executed with proper SUV cues and all of Audi's legendary attention to detail. Now, Audi definitely has a problem of all the cars looking too similar to each other. But the funny thing is, even though the SUVs also look very similar to each other, that works in their favor. You see, Bollywood stars buy the Q7, people who aspire to go to Bollywood buy the Q5, and now people who aspire to go to Bollywood will buy the Q3. The Q3 definitely looks like the grandson of the Q7 and the son of the Q5, and that will work in its favor. The interiors are familiar Audi fare, and by that I mean they're really rather nice with excellent materials, quality and style in the mold of the Q7 and Q5. Of course, the Q3 will be priced around 24 lakh rupees, so you don't get all of those premium touches as you do in the Q7, which costs twice as much. For instance, there are some hard touch plastics, something that's uncommon in an Audi, but for its price, buyers will be rather happy with the Q3. The version we are driving here is the top spec with MMI Plus that includes the retractable 7-inch screen display that also has navigation. There's climate control, parking sensors, leather seats, and fortunately no panoramic sunroof. Because like we've seen with the Q7 and the Q5, in India, all it does is gives you a hot head in the afternoon sun. India will get two diesel engine options. The base version is the 2-litre TDI making 140 horsepower and made it to front-wheel drive. And the second version is the same 2-litre TDI making 177 horsepower and made it to quattro 4-wheel drive. The version we are driving right now is the 2-litre TFSI that makes 211 horsepower and gives the Q3 a 0 to 100 time of 6.9 seconds, which is pretty quick for a car of this size. Unlike the BMW X1, where the base variant is the petrol, on the Q3, the entry variant will be the front-wheel drive diesel, while the petrol will be the performance variant with quattro 4-wheel drive and the 7-speed twin-clutch automatic. Audi is also mulling over bringing in a manual transmission on the base variant to price it very close to the X1. Comparisons with the BMW X1 are going to be inevitable. After all, the Q3 is targeted at the X1, straight head-on. And on first impressions, the Q3 feels much lighter and more nimble. The steering especially is far lighter, so it needs less effort to operate, especially at these low speeds and in city traffic conditions. The second thing is ride quality, and the X3 right now which we are driving is riding on big Euro spec wheels. So that's why the ride quality does feel stiff, but Indian cars will have smaller wheels with higher profile tires, and that will make it ride much better. And the third important thing is space at the rear. And because the Q3 has a larger wheelbase, there's slightly more rear legroom. But let's face it, all these cars aren't supposed to be chauffeur driven because the space at the back is not enough for a big chauffeur driven car. But finally, the thing that will make or break the Q3 is pricing. When it comes to India by the middle of next year, it will be the cheapest Audi available in the country, with prices starting at 24 lakh rupees for the base version. That's roughly a lakh of rupees more than the X1 starting price. The top end version will be priced around 30 lakh rupees and will get everything including Quattro 4-wheel drive. And Quattro will be a big talking point on the Q3, emphasizing its SUV credentials compared to the X1's rear-wheel drive. Let's face it, nobody needs an SUV, especially to commute to work and back. But Indians love SUVs. And in particular, Indians love the Audi Q7 and the Q5. The very fact that the Q3 looks like its elder siblings will guarantee its success in India. And then again, the Q3 will be very well priced, it will have very good engine options, and it has got good interior space. In fact, the whole package is well suited to India, and that will take Audi, if not to the #1 position, then very close to market leadership in the luxury car segment.